Hi, we're back to our 5-minute Chinese. I'm Ping. 今天是星期二，昨天是星期一，明天是星期三。Today, we will talk about this word. The. It's a very, very useful word. Almost every day, if you talk in Chinese, you will say this word many times, or you will hear this word many times. First, let's take a look. What does that mean? That has two meanings. Two functions. Okay, the first function is the possession. Like 我的 Oh, 这是我的妈妈 Oh, this is my mom. 这是我的朋友 This is my friend. Oh, over there, that is my school. 那儿是我的学校 means possession. So the first meaning or first function, it means possession. And we have learned that in previous video. Second is what we will talk about today. It's also very important. The function. Remember, the function is we use the to connect adjective and noun. You got it? So this function is very important. It has no meaning, but you cannot skip it. It's not optional. Remember when it's like a measure word. The function for measure word is we use measure word to connect the number and the noun. Remember? Yeah, in Chinese, you need a connection. In China, you also need a connection. That is another culture topic. Okay, anyway, just remember when you're learning Chinese, this language, don't forget, connection words are very important. So, let's take a look today, the second function. Adjective plus the plus noun. In English, you will say, beautiful girl. Beautiful is an adjective. Girl is a noun. Put them together, you don't need anything to connect them. For Chinese, you say, hey, I know beautiful is 漂亮. Girl is 女孩. Okay, so beautiful girl is 漂亮女孩. No. Because you forgot this one. So how to say beautiful girl in Chinese? 漂亮的女孩. Since beautiful, 漂亮 is an adjective. 女孩 is a noun. In Chinese, you cannot put an adjective and a noun together without any connection. Here, connection means the. You got it? So every time when you meet adjective and you see, oh, after adjective, there's a noun. I need to put something here to connect them. Be very sensitive. That is the. But listen carefully. But if you only made adjective, there's no noun follow adjective. Do you need the? No. Okay, give you one example. She's beautiful. Or let me say, that girl's beautiful. Can I say, 那个女孩漂亮的? No, you don't need. So why? Because there's no noun after beautiful, after that adjective. You got it? So if there's no noun following adjective, do you need the? No. Only when you meet adjective and noun, you need to use the to connect them. You got it? So this is what I want to tell you, and it's very important. And from this, okay, look at it carefully. From this, adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is a kind of word or a group of words which are used to describe things or people or any stuff, right? Like smart, beautiful, cool, handsome, short, tall, awesome. All these words are used to describe something. To describe something. That is that group of words, we call them adjective. From this function, we will say, in Chinese, look carefully, any description. Here I put description. That means not only for adjective words, not only for adjective words, but also any description. So description could be phrases, could be whole sentences, right? So any description, where we put that? Before noun. Before noun. But can we just put them together without any connection? No. You have to use the to connect them. To connect them. That function is from this. Because we treated the whole description as a big adjective because their function is same as adjective, right? Even the description part could be phrases, could be sentences. This is very important. Very, very important. So I need you to understand this first. If you can understand this, then go a little bit deeper, further for this. Why this is important? Because in English, if you are very sensitive for language, you will notice in English, the sentence order for this thing is totally reversed. And in grammar, in English, you call this group of sentence attributive clause. Attributive clause. Let me tell you, what is attributive clause? You don't need to understand that at all. You don't need. If you say, I've never heard of that, yes, fine. You can speak perfect English, right? You don't need that. Yeah. I give you one example. In English, you will say, he's the man I've ever seen the work hardest, most handsome, and what should I say? Or most handsome, work hardest, most lovely. Can I say like that? Or cutest. Okay, cutest. Most handsome, cutest, work hardest. He's the man who I've ever seen is the most handsome, cutest, or work hardest, right? You put all the description after the man, right? But in Chinese, you know how we will say that? Hey, the Chinese order, I will speak in English, but in Chinese order way, okay? He is the most handsome, cutest, work hardest, the man. You got it? We put all the description, what, where? Before the noun you want to describe. Before the noun you want to describe. Plus you need the to connect them. I'll give you one more example. In English you will say, he's the man who I talked to you yesterday. He is the man who I talked to you yesterday. So you put the man. The man is the one you want. It's the noun here. The man is the noun here. And in English you put he is the man. Pretty beginning, right? And then you said who I mentioned to you or I talked to you yesterday. I mentioned to you or I talked to you is the description, right? And use the who to connect them. That's the English. In Chinese, what we will say is, he is, what is the description? I talked to you yesterday. The man. The man. You got it? One more question. One more example. That is the book which I like most. Or that is the book I want to buy. That is the book which I want to buy. That is English. English, you put the book at the beginning, right? That is the book which I want to buy is description after the noun. That is English. In Chinese, what is the order? That is, will you see book first? No, always put the noun at the end. All the description go first. That is what? I really want to buy. Don't forget what? The what? Book. Book. So let me put this in short way. In Chinese, instead of put the things, the noun you want to describe at the beginning, we always put the noun you want to describe at the end. And in another way, we will say in Chinese, it's kind of our culture, we put the most important thing at the end or in the end, not at the beginning. That is but in English, you put it at the beginning. That is why one of the reasons I believe, it's my personal opinion, why people will say Westerners are more direct than Asian, than Chinese. From our language, you can tell our culture. We are not that direct. We put the most important thing at the end. That is why some foreigners are talking to Westerners. Westerners are talking to some Easterners. You say, oh my goodness, that Chinese guy just talk around. Finally I cannot bear this anymore. I just push him. Hey, could you just give me your point? And the Chinese guy, I'm not done. I will tell you what I really want at the end of conversation. Be patient. Okay? Language is the carrier of culture. If you really enjoy language, you will really enjoy the culture too. These two cannot be separate. From our language, even grammar, you can tell our culture. Okay, I see you tomorrow. 再见. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and comment if you really enjoyed. Also, if you want to watch more videos, please subscribe to us. If you are interested in donating to help us, please check the links below. Thank you. Bye.